So it's night 2 of Working Digital. We're brought to you, of course, by East Ayrshire Council Economic Development, and as well as featuring representatives from some of the country's biggest brands, we also want to showcase some of the amazing talent that we have here on our doorstep in East Ayrshire, in Kilmarnock. In fact, Kilmarnock Town Centre is an area of priority just now for the local authority, but wherever you're based, the messages that support and advice is available, and that this is a part of the country where businesses can thrive. Now, to find out more, we're delighted, as we always do at Working Digital, to highlight the successes of another 2 local businesses. We'll hear their stories, we'll find out some of the secrets of their successes, and we'll find out what we can learn from them and implement ourselves. So please welcome, in the Working Digital Work Smart Contracts pod, Karen Lindsay from Flowers by Karen and Craig Hume from Utopia Computers. Come on down. Very nice to meet you both. Thank you for joining me. So Flowers by Karen, you'll find Karen's place at 10 Bank Street, Kilmarnock, and Craig and his team at Utopia, 29 to 31 High Glen Cairn Street in Kilmarnock, right?
That's right.
You're online at utopiacomputers.co.uk, and Karen, it's flowerskilmarnock.co.uk. So first of all, let me ask each of you, which one's the most important, the town centre presence or the online shop?
I would have said just till very recently your customers that are coming in the door, but the past 2 years we've had a really good performing website, really strong. It's grown year on year, 20%. Good indication, this month we've just had Mother's Day, so last year up to the end of March we had a certain amount of orders coming in, and by the 11th of March this year we already knocked that out of the park, so we were way over what we had done for the full month of March. So just continuing customers. We also can see that customers are coming back. Every order that comes in tells us they've ordered twice before, 3 times before. Or they automatically can opt in for marketing. They also can opt in for a reminder, so if it's mum's birthday or if it's something else, they can opt in. I don't have to do anything with that. The website automatically sends them out a reminder 2 weeks before the date. But people coming in the door, it's both very important. We're very community minded. We do lots of things for the community. We drop wee lonely bookies and things round about town for people to find and to adopt. But definitely our Facebook page and the website's growing and growing. We've got 5,000 likes on our Facebook page. We do loads of offers on there for the customers that don't. We won't put it on as a special offer on the website, but we'll say it's a Facebook deal only. So these customers come back and get a wee offer or a percentage off. And the Facebook page does really well for us.
We'll hear more about your successes and what you're doing and how you're growing that and scaling the business up. It sounds really, I think there's a lot we can learn from that. And Craig, what about you? Because you're kind of in the export game now as well.
Yeah, that's right. So, I mean, the local business will always be incredibly important to us. We've got 20 years of history, but there's no denying that being digital, having an online presence has allowed us to, well, it's allowed us to meet markets all the way as far as Dubai. And for a company based in Kilmarnock, that's pretty impressive. So, yeah, very happy.
And Karen, when you started the business, it was 2003, 2004, just as Facebook was really taking off. And last night, Gillian from Three Sisters Bake shared with us her content strategy. 2 posts a day, Monday to Friday, 1 each at the weekend. So how much emphasis are you putting on it? How much time do you spend posting on Facebook?
Well, we're very creative, so all of the girls at work can all manage the page. We're making things that we're proud of every 5 minutes. So for something that's really fab, we just fire it on the Facebook page. When the Facebook page started to take off, Shirley and Tracy from Cove, you might remember we did one of the first posts we did just when we started the page off was, who deserves these flowers, give us a reason why, and there was hundreds and hundreds of people commented, my mum deserves the flowers because she's this, she's that, and on and on. It was so difficult to pick a winner, so the girls had posted on the Facebook page, oh, we'll pick a second winner because it was too hard, so the girls actually paid for flowers for someone else as a gift. So it started building from that.
it's a proper community
Yeah.
when you're doing it like that.
Uh-huh.
And Craig, you've got a part of your community. It's a community of interest. It's the gamers. It's the esports players. It's the people that want these big, powerful PC machines that you build. But how do you grow a community to the point where people in Dubai are wanting to buy from you?
I think when we first started being online, we thought we had to be someone we weren't. We thought it was important that we looked bigger than Dell. I don't know how you do that, but that's what we thought we had to do. And the truth was, it was when we allowed our customers to see who we actually were, what was actually going on behind the scenes, what it was like to build some of the world's fastest computers from a tiny little shop in Scotland, that people kind of bought into that, and that's when we were able to go beyond the local area, and we started to attract people from all over the world that wanted to join the community, to be part of the family that is Utopia.
And how, just bear in mind what Robert and Joanna were talking about, how do you follow up with them then when they've bought online? Are you segmenting the email list and then sending them particular offers based on the product they've just bought?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's probably a part of our marketing that we could improve on. Like that, listening to both speakers, there's certainly more that we can do. But no, for us, it's about making a personal connection. So when you buy online from Utopia, someone picks up the phone and introduces himself. I would say, hi, my name's Craig, thanks very much for buying a PC from us. I'm just going to check to make sure the order that you placed is the right thing for you. It's not a sales call, we can bring you down, you might have spent too much and we'll lower the spec, but we make that personal connection, and we try and keep that through any communication we do thereafter. So we're not big on email lists, and we're maybe missing out on something there, but yeah, it's very much that personal connection.
And Karen, if I'm buying flowers from you online, things like the payment gateway, the delivery costs, the delivery speed must all be really important. And how do you communicate that to your audience?
If they're ordering online, the website is really, really easy to use. It runs you through who you're placing the order for, your own details, who you're placing the order for, the delivery, everything's set up before you go to the payment, so you can actually choose, is it in Kilmarnock, there's a certain price for Kilmarnock, then there's a price for out of town. Every town's got its own. The only thing we can't do on our own website is order gather to send elsewhere. At the moment we're part of Interflora, so we would do that through there.
Okay. And Craig, what's the vision? I mean, this began with, it was your dad's PC repair business, and you've kind of, just taken it in an amazing different direction. Is there a bit of you that dreams of having a Utopia computer outlet in every town, or is online where the focus is?
Online's definitely where the focus is just now. We used to think about volume, so originally my master plan was to build the cheapest systems, and then quickly I worked out that was a one-way race to nowhere, and it was going to be undercut. We genuinely are trying to build the very best and give the very best support. We love it when our competitors or our peers say, well, you can't keep that up, that 10-year warranty or that type of support, you're not going to be able to do that. Well, then we know we've got it right, because our competitors are questioning what we're doing. So no, we're going to continue to do what we're doing, continue to grow, continue to support my team. Exciting times ahead, I think.
I'm sure there are. Karen, the shop, it's regular office hours, but with the online activity, I mean, is that keeping you up at night? You must be getting messages pinging in all over. Oh, you're up anyway, right?
No, the best time for posting anything on Facebook, we do things during the day just because we're taking images and pictures all day, but the best time to take them is just after tea time and just before 10 o'clock at night, because everybody's on their phones. If you do, you can see if you put a post on at lunchtime, people at work, you don't get half as many people looking at the post as what you would if you're posting at certain times of the day. What we actually do is we're a bit of a crazy bunch, so we like our customers, because most people are our local customers. We do have customers who don't live here who are ordering through the website, through the Facebook page, but we do a lot of silly things. Like Mother's Day at 4 o'clock in the morning, a couple of years ago, we did a video of us breaking out a wall to I Want to Break Free, and we were all dancing with hoovers out the cupboards, and that got loads of likes. People actually think you're human, you're real people. We say after Mother's Day that was a 24-hour shift, we're all knackered, and people are all saying you do a great job, and I think that's really important as well, not just to come across as just digital. We are real people. It's a small business, and I think that goes a long way.
And I've not seen your lot dressed up as Freddie Mercury with Hoovers, but it's similar, isn't it? It's you share that passion that makes you real people. You talk about the gaming and the PC and how they're built and all that thing.
Yeah, it's the old adage, people do business with people. I think Innocent were talking about it yesterday, and it's just, yeah, we try and get the personality across, and don't be scared to be yourself.
Karen, I heard somebody say once at an event like this that small businesses exist because big business allows them to. Are you worried that Amazon might push really hard into the fresh flowers game?
No, we've got Tesco's, you've got Asda, you've got Morrison's, you've got Lidl's. We've had the busiest every single year. We've grown and grown and grown. I was delighted on Valentine's Day to leave work at 5:30 with not a flower, and went into Asda for some milk. Sorry, Tesco's for some milk, and there was a sea of red roses everywhere. I've never had a bigger smile on my face. No, if you want to buy quality, you go. That's why we're there. We'll do it differently. You can't go into Tesco's or Asda. Morrison's actually do a funeral range. Why you would go into Morrison's to buy flowers for a funeral, I don't know. But there's sensitive things to do with floristry as well. There's people who have lost family members with weddings and things as well. So there's always the floristry hatches, matches and dispatches, and really I don't think that the bigger companies can compete with a personal level.
At those sensitive times, and you'll deal with them every day, you can't go steaming in and ask those people, okay, can you leave us a review on Facebook?
No.
So the correct tone's really important, isn't it?
And also when we're talking about gathering emails, we're very careful when we're doing that, because we basically look for an email address, but we'll ask them, can you give us your email address so we can give you a delivery confirmation email? And once they say yes, we might also send you occasional offers, so that can tick 2 boxes. But it's happened once in 2 years where somebody phoned, they weren't upset, but they did phone and say, you've sent me an email about Mother's Day and my mum died. So that can't really be helped, but they did opt in to have have an email.
And you just have to deal with it sensitively.
Yeah.
Craig, the kind of scale both your businesses are at, sometimes things go wrong, and sometimes the most passionate, loyal fans are also your biggest critics. So how do you deal with negativity, maybe when it's pasted on a Facebook page or it's public for everybody to see?
Yeah, it's. I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that's the reason they don't want to have a Facebook page, or they don't want to be online, because it opens you up for that. But the reality is, it's your biggest opportunity. If you can get a customer who's had a bad experience for whatever reason, and they're open enough to you to be able to share that experience with you, they're kind of giving you a green shoot that you can respond to, you can turn it around, you can often fix the situation, and we believe that if a situation like that does occur and we can turn that customer around, we'll have a customer for life. So we hope it never happens, but when it does, we use social media as a positive, and we've actually we've converted customers on Facebook, and then it's great when you see someone else come in that's maybe a new customer thinking about it and saying, the way you guys have dealt with this, that sealed the deal for me. You've now won another customer. So yeah.
Well, can I just very quickly overlap? Coincidentally, as you were saying that, with a wee slide from the Twitter from yesterday from J Bear. Not that I'm trying to plug his book, and I wish I was on commission. J Bear's got his latest book is called Hug Your Haters. Okay, which is exactly what Craig's just describing there. It's about taking the people who are giving you the biggest grief and talking to them and turning them into advocates, and not just converting them, but converting everyone around looking at that conversation. It's a great book. You can buy my copy off, you have finished. So.
Have we got time for any questions from the floor?
Couple of
couple of quick questions. I'll grab that microphone. There's Johnny there. Any questions for Craig or Karen? Stick your hand up now, or forever hold your peace. You've dealt with everything, you've covered everything. Good, you've done a top job. Last chance, any questions for either of our 2 local businesses? I think we're all right now. Craig Hume from Utopia Computers, Karen, Lindsay from Karen as well. Thank you very much for joining us.